Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive in and see what you need to know. Keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. It's not going to be for every single person watching. Some messages may resonate, others may not. However, my readings do tap into past, present and future energies, alright? So let's see, what are the key themes, energies that the collective needs to know, please? Wow, separation, division, and integration. Yeah, this is very significant. I feel like the number 35 could be significant as well. You are being uplifted, exalted. You are being separated. You're being separated from those who who simply can't go where you're going, okay? You have been uplifted, you have been exalted. Your presence is not just seen, but it's felt. It's like even your shadow is being exalted because your shadow, even when you are at your lowest, even when you're at your most vulnerable, even when you're at your most triggered, you're still always thinking about the consequences of your actions. You're always thinking about how that impacts those around you, okay? So I feel like if you have any form of righteous anger, it is directed in the right direction, put it that way, okay? However, you're still mindful that your energy has weight and your words hold power. And so you're very intentional with what you do and how you do it and how you show up and how you present yourself. And so because even when you've been tested, when you have really been brought to breaking point or your limits have been tested, you still have shown tremendous resilience. You've still shown tremendous discipline, okay? And as a result of that, you are experiencing a paradigm shift. You are ascending, okay? You are leveling up. And so you are being plucked out of environments, away from people that are not of your highest good, okay? You have transcended an environment, a group of people, right? A community or an energy. And so now you're about to be integrated into a new playing field, into a new plane of existence, a new environment, a new energy. This is very powerful. So you're literally being plucked by the divine out of an environment, out of an energy, a surrounding, or a community that doesn't serve you. Wow, what did I say? Exaltation, master manifester. What did I say about you being exalted, lifted up by the divine? And we have it here. I feel like your ancestors are extremely proud of you. Look, we even have Black Moon Lilith in Aries, lead your life. What are we now in? Aries season. At the time you're doing this, we've literally just entered, like the sun has just entered in Aries today, okay? At the time of me doing this reading. So this is very powerful, okay? Because we're literally just kicking off an astrological new year as we speak. And this is the energy that's coming through. And so you are literally entering the realm of a true leader, okay? That's why you are now in the driving seat, leading your life. You've been given the keys. You have free reign to proceed forward as you wish, okay? You are a master manifester. You have mastered the art of manifestation. The number 42 could be significant. And I feel like your children, your grandchildren, or your siblings, or just your ancestors, right, are celebrating with you, okay? They wanted you to reach this level where you can truly unlock your potential and your blessings, but also ascend spiritually, and that's what you're doing. And so now you are being called to lead, okay? Number one, this is your new beginning. The time is now. With the sun, this is your purpose, your soul's purpose. You were called to be a leader. We have divine masculine energy here. You could be a divine masculine that's going through this huge transformation. If not, this is just speaking on what's happening internally, what's happening in the spiritual realm, also being reflected in the 3D. Your 3D reality is about to change significantly. The number 22 could be relevant, okay? This is big. So you're in alignment to fulfill your purpose, your soul mission, the contract that you agreed to before incarnating on this earth. And so now you are ready. You are ready to, I don't know, truly fulfill your purpose. I feel like you've already been in the energy of living your purpose, training, right? Going through the challenges, the tribulations, learning the lessons, learning the insights, the wisdom, the know-how, getting the resources, getting the practice in, right? But now you've actually started to master aspects of this. You're actually being called to lead, to be a global leader of sorts, right? In whatever this is for you, whatever your mission is. This is huge. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. No more are you the wounded warrior. No more are you the wounded healer. No more are you the wounded alchemist. No more are you the wounded manifester. You're in the energy of true self-mastery. You've taken every situation that would have otherwise break you as part of your training and nothing less or nothing more, right? That this is a fundamental aspect of you achieving this level of growth. So your perception on this has changed significantly as well. Yeah, again, you are being plucked out of a community, out of an environment that you have transcended. You have outgrown this community, this family dynamic, this friendship group, this place of employment, this neighborhood, whatever it is. It could even be like, you know, certain aspects of the online community as well, you know. You may have outgrown certain circles online, right? Certain platforms. And you're looking to new platforms or new opportunities to create platforms or create new spaces. This could even be physical spaces where people meet, right? A different way of doing things. Creating a new environment, a new collective, a new group of people that can convene and discuss how we can lead by example, right? That's kind of the energy here. So for some of you, you've outgrown certain environments, okay? And you're ready to traverse a new one here. Yeah, exactly. Because you're understanding that certain people refuse to do the work, refuse to learn, refuse to open their eyes, okay, to self-reflect. They're not learning anything. They're in stuck energy and they choose to be this way. This is an active choice, right? And so instead of trying to get these people to be on the same page or at least understand where you're coming from, I feel like what you're doing now is simply releasing and accepting that they can't come with you. It's very clear. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. So this is not even about needing to lay a situation to rest as such or cutting people off or it being like this dramatic exit. It's simply that you are being lifted out of this environment. That's all there is to it, right? You're reaching new heights here in order to lead by example. And so, yes, these people can't come with you and they may feel a certain way about it, but there's nothing they can do. Exactly. Because they created this prison for themselves. It's a mental trap. It's all about the mind, right? They're still stuck very much within the matrix, okay? Put it that way. But that's because of their mentality. Their mindset hasn't expanded enough, right? To break free from the confines of the energy, the frequency they find themselves in. They have to liberate themselves mentally first, but they refuse to do so. Even when the signs are there, even when, you know, there are things that are prompting them to open their mind, they refuse to do so. They refuse to do their own research. They refuse to take on like a more open-minded perspective, right? And so they're stuck. But just because they're stuck doesn't mean you need to be. You can't. You've got too much to do here. Exactly. Empress energy. You are elevating so quickly. And you're being called, especially now, right? You're being called to help co-create these changes. We have divine masculine and divine feminine. So I'm telling you, there's a whole group of divine beings that are being called to lead now. You have been exalted. You have been, this isn't even about vindication. We're past vindication. This is exaltation. You're being uplifted, praised, seen. Okay? Your rank is no longer up for dispute. Exactly. Thank you for the confirmation. Two of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands. Unity. You are one with the divine. You are one with the cosmos. Okay? Your position cannot be challenged at this point. Not by people. Right? It can't be undermined. It is what it is. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, there is no confusion. It's crystal clear for all to see. You are being exalted in the face of all, especially those who doubt you, those who want to keep you stuck, that want you to adapt the same stuck, closed off mindset that they have, right? It's not possible. You have transcended this already. So this is really big. And I feel like now you're reaching a point where you're starting to accept who you really are. Embrace what energy you're truly in, what you truly represent. That you really are a divine being. It's all well and good saying it, but you know it from like everything you've been through, everything that you have learnt, all that has been shown to you, all that has been confirmed to you, and now how things are playing out in your 3D. Because you would not be in this energy if you weren't. You wouldn't show up like this. So I'm telling you, your position is no longer under question. You yourself, your character, who you are, what you truly represent is no longer in question. It's about now, are you actually going to take the lead, right? As you're being urged to. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it is a choice. And it has to be a heartfelt one, you know. Yeah, there's going to be people who regret that they didn't take your lead, that they didn't continue on this path with you, but they obviously wasn't ready, you know. And I feel like instead of being overwhelmed by the fact that these people can't come with you, the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? Or being cold and bitter about it, it's just accepting everyone's at where they're at, you know. Everyone's at where they're at. But what matters is knowing where you're at, okay? And what energy you're coming forward with. Yeah. Because I feel like your heart is actually full, okay? It is healing. It is being replenished. And it really doesn't matter whether people want to see it or not with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups. They can delude themselves all they want. They can believe any kind of narrative they want about you, right? Whatever makes them feel better, whatever helps them sleep at night, right? But the fact is, you're gone. And I feel like there's certain people here that are struggling to accept that. They don't want to acknowledge this fundamental truth that you are not like those in your immediate environment. And that's why you're being plucked out of it, because it doesn't serve you to be there anymore. You gained everything in terms of learning and wisdom and lessons from it, but you can't even be of service to these people because they're not even being of service to themselves. They want to remain in this energy. They want to remain closed off, blinded, right? Deluding themselves. It even says delusions here. Ace of Swords in reverse. These are people that don't want to see the truth. They want to play dumb. So let them play dumb. Because there's other people here that aren't going to do that. That actually want to connect. That actually want to expand. That actually want to grow. That want to heal. That want to love. That want to form partnerships, right? Friendships. Real community, not this false sense of community based on familial ties or because of, you know, how long you've known someone or just the fact that you're in close proximity. No, none of that really matters. What matters is the bond. Is it genuine, right? And so you're going to have some very clear decisions to make, right? As to who you get into partnerships with. And if you're going to choose to step into this role of a leader. Yeah. And of course, not everyone is going to be happy to see you fulfill this role with the Page of Cups in reverse, because they're simply not in that position. But that's not your problem. They haven't done the work to reach that position. Tell me more. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. These people don't want things to change. They'll be happy if things stayed the same, but they can't stay the same. Right? That's what they want. They want everything to just go back as it used to be or remain the same, but that's not possible. Things are always in motion. The energies are always in flux. There is no keeping things the same. So these are people that are stuck in the past. They're not even living in the present, never mind, you know, being aware of the future. So it is not an alignment. They're not in alignment with your energy at all. And they're not even in alignment with the flow of the universe. So they're stuck. But as for you, it's important that, you know, as you're going through these changes, as you're evolving, right, that you don't allow people who are in reckless energy that may be triggered, okay, by your absence or by the fact that you're no longer going to be around them, or they'll no longer have access to you on any level, right? Don't let that trigger you. Don't let the behaviors of these people get you out of character, okay? Because I feel like a big part of them wanting to hold you back is to try and unmask you in some shape or form. Because again, like I said, you know, they need for their reality to make sense and to justify them being in this energy, right? This Page of Swords in reverse energy. They need you to not be who you are, but you are who you are. That's all there is to it. Exactly. So all they're doing by trying to prove that you belong in the same space, the same energy as them, is creating some very painful endings to situations for themselves. Yeah. Because they are coming from this lack mentality. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Crab in a bucket mentality, right? If I'm stuck here, then you're staying stuck with me. That's what this is about. So this is about people not wanting to see you. You see how the hands are reaching out, trying to hold this woman back? But she's got the Ace of Swords. So it's like the truth, again, is undeniable, regardless of whether people want to accept it or not. But if they try to hold you back, all that's going to happen is there's going to be a very nasty end to the situation, right? Where they're concerned. They will take some kind of hit, right? And it will be very clear that there is no coming back, that you will not have anything to do with them. Yeah. So if they try to block you or stop you in any shape or form, they'll be in the 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They will take some big losses because you can't stop what's already in motion. You're already being lifted. So one more card then, please, to wrap the reading. What did I say? You're already being exalted. You're already being uplifted by the divine. Because like I said, your character has been tested. And you've been proven to be worthy of being a true leader. The leader, the kind of leader the divine needs right now. Out in the world, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. So you're definitely being called to serve, right? You have a purpose to fulfill. And this is a soul mission. This is a soul contract you have directly with the divine. And so your time for rest and rejuvenation will soon come to an end. So make the most of it while you can, because there is great work to be done here. And you are literally working hand in hand with the divine themselves, okay? You've already earned your wings, okay? You've already been exalted. This is the energy of exaltation. We have it here. So not only by your guides, but literally by the divine, right? So it's important that, like I say, you get your rest while you can. You replenish your energy, you transmute, you release, you surrender, you accept, you let go, and just allow the process to be. You see how their arms are out? This is just surrender. This is embracing the energy. This is going with the flow. This is allowing the divine to lift you up, to lift you higher than you've ever been, right? Whilst also still being very grounded and very much connected with self, with your guides, with your ancestors, right? With your loved ones, those that are truly for you, yeah. Because like I said, those who made the choice, right? With the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse, to be disloyal to you, to be a traitor, right? To be a Judas to you. The choice is now out of their hands. They are simply left behind because when tested, okay, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they proved their true character. They proved that even when they were under some form of pressure or they had a serious choice to make, that they were willing to bend on their own morals at the drop of a hat for self-satisfaction, for self-indulgence, for self-interest, for selfish reasons. And so they have simply lost this opportunity to ascend with you. And that's all there is to it. So they need to go back to the drawing board and do the work. But they can't come with you. Yeah, this journey is for you and you alone. They can't come with you. When I say you and you alone, I mean you could have a divine counterpart that's also on this journey with you. You may actually be crossing paths very soon because we have the full energy here. And it even says exploration. So on this journey, you will cross paths with other divine feminines and masculines. You know. And this is what these people feared. They feared you reaching this milestone, crossing this threshold. We already know that a significant chunk of the collective, those who have really been on this journey and really doing the work, have transcended in a major way the trappings of the 3D paradigm and are ushering in more of this high vibrational frequency that are literally being handpicked as like not just messengers, but as what's the word I'm looking for? But as emissaries, right? As emissaries of the divine. So this is like a hand-selected group of people that are experiencing this right now. And this has these people who are witnessing these changes freaked the hell out. Because this is literally shattering their belief system. This is shattering, their reality. Two of Pentacles. They thought everything was very clear and mapped out, black and white, okay? That all you can see is all there is, but they're realizing that's not the case. And that they have looked at life from a very confined way. Like it's very limiting, very restrictive. They're actually, in order to learn more about reality and be closer to the truth, you have to be somewhat malleable. You have to be somewhat flexible. You have to be broad-minded, not closed-minded. And so there is like a bit of a dark night of the soul going on for some people here. Because like I say, their realities are being shattered in a way they could never have predicted. And so again, that's why they're so desperate to see you remain in these environments, in these energies, around these sort of people. Because just the sheer act of witnessing you transcend this paradigm and step into the role of a leader and an emissary here on earth as a global leader, it freaks them out. It literally does. Because they have to acknowledge that all of the nasty things that they said about you, or the ways they made fun of your journey or of your belief systems or your ideals, right? Your character, your morals, your principles, they have to take back. They have to self-reflect. Because you wasn't talking out of your head and you wasn't just saying things for the sake of it. Like this was coming from a very genuine place. And now they have no choice but to acknowledge that, right? Because again, there's something about your greatness being seen that triggers these people. They liked it when you were in the wounded warrior energy, when you were in the wounded healer energy, right? Yeah, there's something about you claiming your power that has other people really like malfunctioning, honestly. Because they liked you a lot better. You were a lot easier to deal with. You were a lot easier to manipulate or to take advantage of when you weren't in your power. But now that you are, and these people know that they no longer have access to you, they can't handle it. Because you were a grade A energy supply. So a lot of these people that are being left behind are actually energy vampires, okay? Some of them very narcissistic as well. So, I mean, you don't belong in this environment. You were there to learn certain lessons, okay, to prepare you for this journey. And that's it. It served its purpose. So you have no reason to be there anymore. You're on to bigger and better things now. So, you know, so it's important that whilst you are going through this change, while you are leveling up significantly, while you are stepping into the role of an emissary and a leader, that you do, you know, of course, connect with the divine, that you show your appreciation, your gratitude to your ancestors, your guides, everyone that's been protecting you, encouraging you, uplifting you, guiding you, okay? These benevolent forces in your life. And just appreciate, you know, how much you've done as well. Give yourself a bit of a pat on the back, because this is a mammoth undertaking. This is years in the works. So you have every right to give yourself a pat on the back because you've put the work in, right? But just know that even though you're being called to have a very significant leadership role, that it's your humility, it's your groundedness, it's your approachability, right? That is going to make you so loved and appreciated. Not you acting higher than thou and being like unreachable, right? Yes, you have to have healthy boundaries. Yes, you need to be careful of who you have around you, especially, you know, in your inner circle as well, right? Those who have the closest access to you, yeah, you have to carefully vet those people because you can't just have everyone and anyone around you. But all I mean is that, you know, you're coming from this honest place, that you're coming from this authentic place, you know, that you're showing up as you're called to do so. And that, you know, you can still find time to just genuinely connect with people just for the sake of it, okay? Just because you enjoy their company and vice versa. Yeah. So it's just literally that, you know, it's just finding the balance in all areas, which I feel like you're doing anyway. Again, because there is a very strong energy of still being grounded and humble and thankful and appreciative, whilst also fully embracing your power and accepting the call and becoming this leader. So very, very powerful. And this is definitely speaking on a select group of divine feminines and divine masculines. Like, you are literally being hand-plucked, right? Hand-plucked. And you'll get confirmation of this, okay? It'll be very clear signs, very clear messages, very pointed at you, okay? Wow. Amazing reading. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you found it useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you guys all the best and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.